but
it'll show in your work.
Yeah, but if you just do what you love, I mean, I would do this if I never made another dime. I'd still be doing it.
Yeah.
Bottom line, you know, it's not for the money. If you just concentrate on just doing what you love to do and have fun with it, money will follow you. Alright. Forget the safety rules!
Lucasfilm had the prototype for this design, but it never got released. So he's bringing it to life. Awesome stuff. You will not believe that. If you're a vintage Star Wars collector,
you gotta have this.
It'll get you excited to come in and take a look at it in person.
Rob Brown. I've been drawing comic books for quite a while. Currently working on a book called Bad Off Boris and the Cupcake Cave-In, Better Off Boris and the PU Shoe, and Boris the Great and the Secret Fake Crate. That's the third installment. We don't have it ready yet. But it's monster cupcakes, and everybody likes cupcakes. I don't see how they can go wrong. I just don't.
Alright, so I heard that a guy locally here in Dalton, Georgia was making a new Bantha toy. Had to come check it out. It's super sweet. This guy's doing this thing all by hand. Everything he's doing is by hand. It's amazing. I cannot wait till this bad boy goes in production. I will have one. Super sweet. Can't wait. Stoked about it.
You get him some prints on.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Remember, that's the last one of that one too.
Last one.
Not
Sorry.
making any more.
Sorry.
Hey everyone, we are live here at the Battlegrounds Games and Comics on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. We're here with Kevin Sexton. He's doing some work here. So if you're a vintage Star Wars fan, you might recognize this guy in the back. Not Kevin, but this Bantha here. And little known fact about 1985 and vintage Star Wars is that Star Wars was starting to die down, lose popularity. So the Power of the Force line was the last to be released. It is known as really where the last 17 figures were made in that line. Well, there was a few vehicles made in that line, but this one here we've only ever seen prototypes of. And Kevin has gotten in touch with some guys in the UK and is doing a little project for them to design this and let's get it made and get it produced. So hopefully if he gets this thing approved, you're going to see an actual, not reproduction, I guess you would say this would be like the unofficial official release?
Yeah, like the unofficial official. Like I said, we're working off one image only from one angle, so I mean it's that's one of the reasons why we didn't have a lot of volunteers to go for this project, because you know, us sculptors, we really like that 360 drawings with all these cool measurements to go by. Yeah. But I've been like taking the little 3 3/4 inch Tuscan Raider and using him to kind of match up in the photo to kind of scale it up, and I've had to obviously make some changes about halfway through a few times, but that's just part of the process here. But I tell you what, I love the challenge, and you know, we're getting here. My goal is to make the fans happy, to give them what they want. So I'm keeping my ears open. So if you make any comments on the videos, I'm listening. I'm re-injecting on all the comments. So I want to make sure that every angle, every approach to this is looked at, so we can keep that vintage style alive.
For sure. So like your Toy Smuggler thing you've got going on, that's sort of bringing life back to a lot of figures that has pretty much been gone to pasture, right?
Yeah, oh, exactly. The old Flash Gordon series, the old vintage He-Man stuff. You know, back in the 80s, a lot of people don't realize that was when toys took on new reversions. I mean, that's when these cartoons were able to finally make toys and market to children legally. Because before that, it wasn't legal. And that really spurred some of the greatest cartoons and toys today. I mean, really, this new stuff really don't compare sometimes. Some of the articulation they got going on today, but you got new technology to work with. The sculptors back in those days are doing it like I'm doing it here today. by hand. This is the 3D printing machine. You're looking at it. And like one of the cool things that I don't have access to is when you're designing something like this computer, you can get this one side perfect, and you hit this little cool button that says mirror image. There it is.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
We ain't got any.
My mirror image comes a little bit slower, but,
Oh, yeah,
but I'll
yeah.
get it.
Well, it's incredible. I can't wait to see it finished, painted. To
In
see
the cool
this
retro
in person.
box with the
Oh
raised
yeah,
graphics. Oh, man.
because this over here, your Master Universe. I mean, that's not how they originally came.
No,
So
yeah,
that's-
this is something that I surprised Mike with, and what I do here for Battlegrounds is I finally got access to the upstairs where all the good stuff is at. So when all this vintage goodness comes in, sometimes it's a little dirty, wear and tear has hit it and stuff. So what I do is I find these rough gems, take them back home, polish them up, make them new, fix things, little things that are broken, so Mike can come out here and have a better product that's give to the people out there. Because a lot of these people are looking to revisit their childhood and these old memories we have that just sparks your heart, man. And then it's my job to get it back in that condition so Mike can get it back.
Yeah, because I mean they don't always look like this. You know, usually, like you said, they're paint wear, they're missing weapons,
Molded.
You know, molded. The He-Man figures, they're all rubber heads.
Right.
So
yeah,
the paint just comes off so easy.
Yeah, and faded out and everything. So, and like I said, and I done and went and remastered the artwork and even on the back. So if you want to view this as standing up or hanging off the wall, I got it where you can do it either way. And the greatest thing about this box, what it does is, versus the original ones, you couldn't ever see the weapons in the original packaging. They was in a little plastic bag hidden behind the figure. Now I got these where you can display it and really see all the good details that the He-Man figures. You know, they don't make cool figures like this with these kind of awesome. You don't see swords and shields.
Well, man, you know the funny thing is they're making stuff now that looks back like this again.
Right. Yeah.
So, like,
they know where the good come from.
Yeah, that's right. So they went full circle.
Yeah, and that just goes to show you the true test of time of what these true artists back in those days really brought to life.
Absolutely.
So, and like I said, I'm just glad that I'm finally being a part of the history here. I mean, this right here to me is I spent all these thousands and thousands of hours trying to hone my craft to get that one window of opportunity to be a part of the Star Wars history. And like I said, bam, what a cool project.
Absolutely. Well, man, we're happy to have you here today. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to seeing the finished product.
Awesome, man. Kevin Sexton here, the Toy Smuggler. We're here on May the 4th, and it's Battlegrounds is the location, and this is the store that I've been telling everybody where I do all my crazy restorations on the Star Wars, the He-Man stuff, and everything like that. But today we're doing the update number 4, and we've got the Bantha here. As you can see, I'm finally gotten back. I'm filling in this side over here, trying to get everything balanced out, and it's really starting to come together. If we go up, we got a good, I'll give you some close-ups of the face. Everything is really starting to pull together here. As you can see, this Bantha is getting ready to come home. In the next week or two, we're really going to see the major transformations of this figure really come to life. Now we're getting to the fun part. Up to this point, it's been very technical, creating the balance with the horns, the eyes, and the limb sockets and everything, which, like I said, we are still going to be doing these as ball sockets. It's going to be on probably a crisscross band effect. I'm not sure if we're going to do the vertical bands or the X pattern. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to. We'll probably try it both ways just to see how they react with each other. And of course, here I got to go and add the extension with the tail. That's probably going to be this, and the saddle will be probably one of the last two things that's going to be going on here. But like I said, we're really bringing this home really good. Everything is starting to pull together, and now, like I said, it's starting next week is really finishing this out, because I need this part, what you're seeing here, to be complete, fully detailed and everything, so that way when I bring these legs in, these legs has got to blend in with what I've got working here, because if I bring the legs in too soon on this aspect, I'm going to be working against myself, so to speak. So that's all on my end. Like I said, if you see here, there's got a slight hump. I got to do some grinding down before we get. Like I said, I'm just polishing everything up. And like I said, and you can see here, we got a great shot. Things are starting to come together on the face. Like I said, the biggest thing, I'm just bouncing back and forth, playing the balancing act. And like I said, if you have any questions, please comment on these videos. And if you want to have one of these, you got to share these videos. Share it like crazy, because we got to get you know, a certain number of wants to pull up on this right here. We can't just this thing is not just going to be rushing to production. So share it with your friends. If you want one of these, tell everybody you know. Share the videos, and like I said, if you got comments, please leave them. I react to every comment out there. So like I said, my name's Kevin Sexton, the Toy Smuggler. Come check us out.